Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the Weekend Roundup. I'm working solo today. Father Schrader is coming back from his hiking trip in the Smokies. He's had a wonderful time with some parishioners. That was one of the auction items back at our parish gala in November. Thanks again to everybody for being generous with that. But yeah, it's just me today. Pun-free zone, as always. Father Schneier, patron saint of those afflicted by puns. Thanks again for the mug. To a wonderful couple who gave that to me over Easter. So, we've got a lot to get to for the Weekend Roundup. The first and biggest thing would be this weekend is First Communion weekend. All of our second graders are receiving First Holy Communion on Saturday at 9:30 and noon. You may see them at Mass on Sunday as well in their suits and dresses. So, congratulations to them up front. Father Schrader and I are very excited to be able to do First Communion with them tomorrow. And certainly their First Communion is a good reminder to us that we are all called to treasure the great gift of the Eucharist and to receive Holy Communion reverently, worthily, and often. Couple other things that are happening this weekend, and these will both be in the Kent Center, so the gym. The ACA Pledge cards will be available in the Kent Center after all Masses this weekend, along with the picture directories. I know it took us a little while for them to come in, but they are in, they are ready, and if you got your picture taken back last year, you can get your picture directory in the Kent Center after all Masses this weekend, along with your ACA Pledge card. Jonah Prayer Ministry will be available after 10:30 Mass this Sunday by the Holy Family statue. We have our men's Acts retreat. They're on retreat this weekend. It's had a wonderful time so far, at least with them with Mass. It should be a great rest of the weekend with them. They'll be returning at the 10:30 Mass as well this weekend, so we continue to pray for them. And we also have a blessing of expectant parents after Masses this weekend. So if you're expecting a child, come find one of us priests or the deacons after any of the Masses this weekend, and we'll be sure to give you a blessing for a safe and healthy pregnancy for you and your families. Let's see what else. Oh, yes! The birthright baby shower and deacon diaper drive. That will take place in the lobby of church this weekend. Mother's Day cards are also available as well for a donation benefiting birthright. So some wonderful pro-life causes that we can help this weekend. So again, that's the baby shower, deacon diaper drive. That'll be in the lobby. And Mother's Day cards are available as well for a donation to birthright. If you haven't yet turned in your Operation Rice Bowl yet, you can do that at the parish office, or you can put it in the collection baskets. We've already gotten a few of them. Thank you again for your generosity for that. Goes towards a lot of wonderful causes and helping the needy around the world. So again, rice bowls can go either in the collection basket or can be turned into the office. A little bit of All Things New news. There's a survey going around right now from All Things New in the Archdiocese dealing with Catholic education. Obviously, our schools are a very important part of the work that we do here at Incarnate and certainly around the Archdiocese as well. And the Archdiocese and All Things New are looking for feedback on what we can do to make our Catholic education better, how to make our schools more vibrant, alive, and faithful as well to the gospel and to the truths of our faith. So if you're a parent, an alum, faculty member, or even just somebody in the parish who has experience with Catholic education. This isn't just for parents and stuff in the school. This is for everybody. If you are interested in helping out, or at least have an opinion about how we can help make our Catholic schools better, take the survey. I'll put the survey in the description below the video here. The survey is also available on the parish website. Just click on the All Things New button, and it'll take you right there to it. And there's also going to be a QR code in the bulletin this weekend. The survey runs through Monday, May 2nd. So there's not a lot of time. We've been kind of inundated with Easter stuff. We haven't done the greatest job of getting it around to everybody. But again, that survey closes on Monday, May 2nd. So if you are associated with Catholic education in any way, or just want to give your opinion on how we can make Catholic schools better, take that survey as part of All Things New. St. Peter and Paul Soup Kitchen volunteers are needed for Wednesday, May 4th. The need never stops, and as we know, Incarnate takes the 4th and the 20th of every month, so if we could use some volunteers for Wednesday, May 4th. Also, any of our school kids, or even in high school, we're doing a bit of a refresher for altar server training. That'll take place on Monday, May 2nd at 7:15 in the church. So that's all of our PSR kids, anybody for PSR that's interested in doing altar serving, or anybody that just could use a little bit of a refresher. We're doing altar server training on Monday, May 2nd in the evening. We've had a few deaths in the parish. The funerals have not been announced on those yet. We're still working on details, so we'll let you know about those next weekend. But we did have a number of baptisms last weekend in the parish. Annie Gelsheimer, daughter of Austin and Sarah. Baby Tig Schonhoff, son of Michael and Jenna. And Layla McConnell, daughter of Taylor and Alyssa. So for baby Anna, baby Tig, and baby Layla, congratulations to them and your families on being beloved sons and daughters of Jesus through the sacrament of baptism. All right. Once again, patron saint of those afflicted by puns. This weekend, readings this weekend. The gospel is the famous exchange of the disciples going back to fishing, and they're going back to fishing, and Jesus appears to them on the shore. This is after the resurrection. And he invites them onto the shore. They realize it's the Lord. Peter jumps into the water, swims in, and they get back to the shore. And Jesus asks Simon Peter 3 questions. He asks him, do you love me? He does the same question 3 times. And each time Peter says, yes, Lord, you know that I love you. And Jesus asks again, Simon Peter, do you love me? Yes, Lord, you know that I love you. And the 3rd time, Simon Peter, do you love me? And that's when Peter gets really, really distressed about Jesus asking him, do you love me? It's a very famous gospel, one of the appearances after the resurrection. And the reason why Jesus asks Peter those questions 3 times is because, of course, Peter denied Jesus 3 times in the course of his passion. And it's Jesus' way of allowing Peter to atone for his 3-fold denial. He asks him 3 times, do you love me? And even the detail that there's a charcoal fire, over the breakfast with the fish. Peter's denial happened around a charcoal fire in the house of Caiaphas, the high priest. But part of the reason why Peter, I think, struggles with and is especially upset is that he feels unworthy of the mercy that Jesus is giving him. And worthiness is a common theme in the readings that we get this weekend. And I think a lot of us sometimes when we sin and we struggle, we can sometimes feel unworthy of God's love because we know that we don't deserve it. We know that we offend God. We know that we fall, and yet we know that God still, for some reason, gives us his love and mercy when we don't deserve it. And so unworthiness is a very real thing that a lot of people feel. But I'm going to kind of be preaching this weekend on that topic of worthiness, of how we don't make ourselves worthy. It's God who does. God sees us as worthy of his love, and that should be enough for us. So that's kind of what I'm going to preach on this weekend. I don't know what Father Schrader is going to preach on. I don't know what Deacon Morris is going to preach on. All I know is what I'm going to preach on. That's what I'm going to preach on. So anyway, hope you all have a wonderful day. Hope you have a great weekend. Look forward to seeing you around. Pray for me, the hope in the running for patron saint of those afflicted by puns. It's been a wonderful pun-free week. It's probably going to ramp up again this weekend, unfortunately. But anyway, hope you all have a wonderful day. Hope to see you around this weekend. Take care. God bless.